Hello everyone, I'm Romeo, and I am playing RimWorld. In this RimWorld Let's Play, doing a little bit of creative art. Just kind of incorporating that into the game. Currently have a save game with the kind of pre-made layouts and plannings. So I'm just gonna hop into that. I already got 3 randomly selected members of the team with the colony. The mods I'll be using is only facial stuff. I don't have any other mods. And with facial stuff, it's only using the facial feature, not the limbs. So with that being said, let's get into it. So this is the 3 I'm working with. Blackjack, which he's my doctor, and I'm gonna change his name. Tanya and Alexander. Okay. This is the art that I'll be creating, and these are from that game Undertale. There was an pixel art, very good pixel artist on YouTube, and his channel is Paint Bucket. Initially, I ended up finding his channel because it was something kind of going into the idea that I wanted to do with RimWorld, and he actually shows you step by step and how to do these pixel arts. Just want to see if I can incorporate that in the game. So shout out to Paint Bucket, and thank you. Alright, let's get started. Well, first thing I want to do is I want to get everybody, get their stats and kind of name them accordingly to their stats. So all my medics will be some type of doctor or nurse within their name. And so I'm gonna incorporate this so I can determine, like, later in the game when I want to create their clothes and their style of wear with the items they can equip. I just look at just click on them and see what their status is, whether they're shooting or melee. Now sometimes you might have a person that have a higher stat in melee, but if you go and look when you give them the assigned work, they have a passion for hunting, and hunting requires you to be requires shooting skills. So I think that's kind of like one of them things where even though shooting itself doesn't have a passion by it, but hunting does. When you can only use range weapons to hunt. I think that still kind of helps towards the shooting. So I just pretty much use them if they got a passion for hunting as a range. Now their only way that won't happen is if they're brawlers, and that's the only way I just pretty much equipped them with the melee weapon. So Mr. Black, well, Mr. Wakefield right now. I mean Dr. Wakefield, sorry. He's gonna be a range, and crafting medic. Alright. Yeah, I could put social, but that's kind of a lot. So, and he's gonna specialize in I'm having him as my primary crafter. she's my builder. So like if you look on work, right, you'll see that we have hunting, and everybody have like, you know, a passion for hunting. So even though she has more skills in melee versus hunting, I'm eventually give her a ranged weapon, because it would then allow her to hunt animals, which to get them shooting skills up. And you know, hunting, it would be a way that she can, you know, raise her skills and enjoy shooting. So I'm gonna also put her as a ranged. Alright. Let's see. She's our ranged builder. And social. Well, how about this? I'll just put that vice versa. Social builder, huh? Oops. How about that? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I know she's good at mining, but primarily I'm gonna be using her for construction. And this is my good old cook and you know, planter. Initially, I'm gonna use him for primarily working with the planting. Alexander, who is my range cook. Oops. Whoop. Not what I wanted to do. Yep, and that's primarily what I want them to do. Alright. Now, taming, you know, pretty much anybody who wants to tame can tame, that has a passion for doing it, as far as handling goes. Preferably the double passion, because they learn faster at a faster rate. But sometimes even having a high skill in that counts. So, and it also depends on the workload. Alright. Dr. Wakefield, so he, like I said, I want him to be my primary crafter, so I'm gonna put that at a 1, because I want him to get started right away, so that Tanya can start building right away. And you know, hauling, cleaning. The cleaner the environment, the better, the less they'll break, you know. But pretty much not one of these is gonna get to cleaning that fast, because I want them to focus on their primary. Plant cutting is most important, so I want him to always cut when their plants are ready to be cut. Growing, I want him to grow second. You know, I don't want him to, you know, plant then grow, or grow then plant, you know what I mean? Like, or grow and cut, however you want to say, grow and cut. I want him to do one task, complete it, and then do the next. So I want him to cut first, grow, and then, you know, he can do stuff like cleaning and hauling. But let's see, I prefer him to start hauling whenever he's not doing that, and yeah, that before. Okay, warden. Okay, we'll keep it as that. Research, rather her research, but she's gonna be too busy building, so we're gonna pretty much need a researcher in the group. Okay, so I'm going to make this production, stone cutting steel, and furniture, steel. We can get started just like that. Zone. Clear all. Chunks. And this could be everything with the exception of and chunks. So anything else can go there. Cool. Alright, now that that's done. Okay. Okay, so this setup is so they're cut and make 200 stone blocks. I'm gonna do it for each one, and they'll remain satisfied and won't create any more stone blocks until it reaches 25, and then they start making more of that specific stone. Okay, and drop on the floor, so it can be like one of them quicker things since the space is right underneath the little space, the zone. Yeah, the storage zone, since it's underneath them, and when they drop it, it should automatically fall and count to its, its colony's ownership. Alright, so then I'm gonna do slate. Same as before. Best stock fails, drop on floor. And granite. Whoops. Drop on floor. And one more any stone. So after they have 200, if they're not doing anything, or if he's not doing anything, he can just go ahead and do any stone. But you know what? I'll take that back. I might want him to haul something. So we'll see. Now, as he's making those marble stone blocks, I'm using that because marble has the highest amount of beauty, and I'm gonna start making their rooms. I could use this here, but I want the sandstone for something else. first night ground sleeping. That's okay, we'll fix it. I'll do it like in here. Oh, another thing I want, I almost forgot. Let's see if we have any. Yeah, boom loaves. Let me start trying to tame these guys too, if I can. Yeah, we should have some, whenever we get, oh my gosh, yeah, these blights. Alright, so that, I gotta cut this. Now you can typically just cut the area that's infected. However, sometimes it spreads like pretty, like right here, pretty quickly. So by the time you know he actually gets to it, you know, it might have been spread to the point of no return. Fresh batch already dealing with the blight. But yeah, that's something that can happen in the RimWorld. Good old blight destroying your crops. Alright, well, that was fixed up quick. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and get them some good looking rooms. Marble. Alright, furniture. Let's get double beds. Everything made of marble. Let's get ink, table. And dressers. Be marbling it out. Alright. Eclipse new levers. Eclipse, it affects our plant growth, so it's really, the game is really taking a focus on destroying our early game plants. Look at that smiley face. Goodness gracious, that made me look tender. Oh yeah, speaking of that, so let me fix this real quick. Let's see. restrict, assign. Alright. Herbals. And we want everybody to attack, defend themselves, just in case I get caught slipping. I ain't paying attention. I don't want anybody wearing any tainted. Alright. Manage outfit, select outfit. So, they pretty much have the worker, soldier, and anything. Let's go check out the worker. So this allows them to pick anything, but it doesn't determine the weather. Like we're in hot weather conditions, and so I want them to prepare for that. I'm gonna change this right here, and I'm gonna label it as range. Let's see here. Let's see, hot weather. Range. And so they're gonna be able to wear head apparel such as the advanced helmet, cowboy hat, green helmet, simple helmet, you know, and we can wear whatever type of shirt we want in the beginning, and pants of course. I'm not gonna do jacket, but we'll do more of dusters, yeah. Pants, parka, we're not wearing that. Range, yes, you can wear plain armor. Taking over sort of the smoke pot belt. And we could do flag pant, flag vest. Yeah, we can do that too. Okay, and that's what we do for our range. Oops. And we're gonna do hot weather. And we're gonna do melee. So melee is pretty much the same. We can do cowboy hat if we have that. Simple helmet. We can do the war veil. We can do the war mask. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Foil, no. You can also do the button down, the duster, these vests here, green armor, the pants, not the parka. You could do plated armor, but that's pretty much for like if you're getting shot at. You know, we're trying to close the distance, but we're gonna use a shield belt, preferably. Yep. And that's how we're gonna do melee. So I can assign everybody now to anything because they don't really have much clothes. So that's why I'm not saying anything right now, but that's gonna change pretty much further as the game progresses as we start getting more clothing in there. And that's gonna be Dr. Wakefield's job, make some clothing for us in our future. Oh, these marble doors take. Oh, that's why. Let me see if she can focus on it. Don't have the material. Oh, yes, focus on. trying to say he's taking this. He say he's sleeping good. I'm taking that bed. I'm sleeping good tonight. Oh, look at this. Jennifer. Jennifer, of all the pets, the randomly selected pets we can get, Mr. Wakefield falls for Jennifer, the nice rat. Let's see, what is Jennifer capable of doing? Let's go look at animals. Well, it can't haul. It can't help. It can't be released. It's just there to eat what little food we have. And I guess help Dr. Wakefield, who's now Lady Tanya, is gonna help him, be good, but I should turn that rat into rat burgers. That's what should happen. Since it looked like you're gonna be here for a while, Alexander thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? I am going to call the faction Undertale. And Alexander also thinks you should give your settlement a name. What should this local settlement be called? I'm gonna call it Mount Ebot. And that's what we're gonna call it. Now, I'm also waiting for, typically what happens in the early game is, that heat wave that loves to come through in the early game. Oh, Alexander took time off his day to look at Tanya work. He's not even finished. Just chilling. Okay, so work. Now, work restrictions. We are going to work for at least 8 hours. Alright? Yeah, everybody get at least an 8-hour work start in. Alright? Whoops. And then, oh my gosh. Just one of them. After that, you're able to have a little rec for 4 hours. And after that, you can do what you want for the rest of the 4 hours. Okay, let's make sure she's focusing on and she's not gonna go and start doing the room down here before creating her room. This is to help him make marble faster. She's like, oh, you're taking your time making these marbles. Let me help you grab some. Okay, goodness gracious. She's gonna grab some more marble for him. I don't know why he's got, nearby marble, so I don't know what he's doing. He's training. Yeah. He was training some of the, trying to tame some of the animals. Well, as long as they're together, there's nothing that can break them. So, if you're sleeping outside and your lady's sleeping like right here and you're sleeping right here, but you got this big open space, aren't you technically sleeping together? Alright, I want you to actually focus on some parts. No. That was for the wall. Totally neglecting your bed. That was my fault. Probably should have just canceled that out. Oh, no! What the hell am I doing? Alright. Forbid. Can't do that? No, gotta do it like this. No, that's what I want you to actually do. Doing it again. Okay, now I don't want you doing this right now. This can wait. Just focus on one room at a time. Speaking of time, I'm out of time. And let's see. She's working on her due diligence to get her room up before nightfall. Yes, and that right there is the reason. Oh yes, we got a Boomalo tank ready to join us. This right here is why I started with this here stone cutting. It's that right there. Them flash storms, they can do some wonders. Limestone. Don't really have much use for it. Finally. Now, all you need to make is that bed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell him. Oh yeah, he's going back to it. I'm gonna have her make it before she goes to bed. Once she drops it down. Oh no. Let's get back to it. Just a little bit longer. Here we go. Kind of better stack. Good bed? Good. Yeah, go get in the bed. Alright, now that we got 2 rooms made, not the best, but comfy and fireproof. Well, I'm gonna call that a great start. And I'm gonna end the video right here. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Bye bye.